so I just reverted all my code back to using the dev server. The one thing I wanted to go capture in my package.json is the ability to run that server. So I'm going to call this start. And then I'm going to say node env equals server node server.js. So now that if I say yarn start, it'll start my production server, right? So again, I can just come in here and say yarn start, and it should be good to go. So yeah, you just have to make sure to not include hot module refresh, or it's you're going to have a bad time. So I'm going to change this back to from watch to dev, so I can go back to the development server. So we're going to talk about another thing here called code splitting, or chunking, as it used to be called. There's a kind of a weird problem that with, in particular, doing server-side rendering, hot module replacement, and code splitting all at once. It's a pick two scenario. The three cannot coexist altogether given the state of how webpack works. And the real problem is we're going to configure our routes to be asynchronous, right? So that when I go from landing to search, it's actually going to pull in the JavaScript for search. And then when I go from search to details, it'll pull in the JavaScript just for details. The reason why that's nice is that means when I load landing for the first time, it's only going to load the code for landing, and it's not going to load anything for search, and it's not going to load anything for details, right? In other words, we get to cut down on our bundle size, and we get to load only the JavaScript that's necessary for that particular page, which is going to be, again, another performance win for us. This is, again, something that you're going to want to do in production, maybe not in development, because there's no real reason that you need to be doing that in development.